Hope that's not too loud. I'm gonna turn down. Oh, my voice is cracked. I don't like that. Okay, anyway. No one's here, so it's fine. No one will hear me. Hello, hi everyone. We're just gonna be rigging today for one of my friends, for my girlfriend. Alright. Oh, we're just gonna get started. There are not a lot of parts to this. This model is so dolce. It's such your style. I'm gonna make a big ol' head group. It's Alt, right? No, it's Control. It is Control. I'll put the rotation right there. Doesn't include the rest of her hair. Where's the rest of her hair? Hmm? Oh, hair base and pigtails. I see. That makes sense. Select. I want to put them all into that deformer I just made. And now I should be able to. And the head turns. Fantastic. Exactly what I need. We will pin the. Hold on. Do I want to add the halos and stuff to that? Yeah, I think I do. And then I'll add physics to them later. Halo and wings. Give me all everything. Put those into it as well. Excuse me. Yoink. And now full head moves. Cool. Alright, now we will work on actually turning the head, and for that we are going to get rid of all of the hair, because we don't need it. Just hair base, basically hair base and pigtails can go. And then under head, right? Horns can go too. We don't need the glasses either. We're just gonna strip her down. Right here. Underbangs. That and that. Okay. And there's the base element. Basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go ahead and auto mesh it. I like using standard. Okay. That's interesting that the mesh extends like that. And anyway, then I like to just do this, that, and just kind of add more detail manually. I know that I could probably set up a preset for it, but I'm lazy and I don't know how to do that. Doesn't need too much, that's good. And then we do this. Yep. And this warp deformer of the face, excuse me, needs to angle X, angle Y, angle Z. Windows. Alright. Come back, OBS. Oh, hello, Sakai. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sick right now. I have really bad allergies. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. I'm just helping rig for a friend. I'm sorry, my voice is gravelly. I don't normally sound like this. Okay. Angle X. Angle X. I'm just gonna move it slightly. I don't want to actually move it. I want to get rid of this. Move the center bit that way slightly. Pull in the side. Sorry about it. Oh, well, hold on. I don't want to do that. Do this. Oh, this way. Then this side. That. In a little bit. I want to actually bring this out. I don't want her eyes right now. I don't know where's the mouth eyes. I don't need any of that right now. Okay. Excuse me. Well, how are you doing on this fine day? What day is today? Tuesday? Tuesday. How are you on this fine Tuesday? I hope you're doing well. I want to try going a little more extreme with the motion. I want her to be really expressive, even though I'm probably not going to be able to succeed at that very well. The motions be good, actually. Extend this a little bit. I'm actually going to bring out the corners. That's good. And then bring it this way. And do the same thing pretty much. Reversed. Corners. This needs to go a little bit further. That's a little too far now. So hand animated. It takes a certain level of finesse that I just don't really possess. This actually needs to come in a little bit more on this side. Actually gives me like mad respect for animators. I don't know how they do this. Much. And the sides of the head are going to be covered up quite a bit by the hair, so I'm not immensely worried about it. I think I'm happy with that motion. Excuse me. Oh, what's up, Groudon? Welcome. I'm sorry, my voice is gravelly. I don't know if it's allergies or sickness. It could be both. Welcome. I know we're just working on Harmony's model up there. I'm trying to get the head going. Rotation that way is good. I always suck at the up and down. You know. Just gonna do this to get some baseline motion, right? Just go up, that, go up. This down. This to put down. And oh. This, and the top of the head is actually going to be the back bangs. And the chin needs to raise here. Not that much, this much. It needs to be slight. It's so precise, you gotta really have fine movement, which I'm not incredible at. trying to morph it in a way that I feel is right. It's tough though. I feel like I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how that turned out. Ah, all right. So that was that. We're gonna have to really do deformers for every single piece of hair and all that. This is gonna be fun. All right, next bit. I figure we'll do the eyes next. I'm just gonna take the whole eyes individually and do it. Left eye, object. Here, I need to take all of them. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to do that. Okay, so do this child object, select all. I'm gonna put them inside of a deformer for this eye, deformer of left eye. And then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna auto mesh all of them. That is so interesting the way that the meshes happen on these. Yeah, that's fine. And I like doing this part manually. We want a lot of points of articulation on the eyes, because eyes are actually super complex. You can actually just 4 division. There we go. Lots and lots of little bits. It's actually going to make it smoother. We don't want too many little bits because then it becomes convoluted. That is right on the upper edges. I probably didn't need to add that many, to be fair. Standard. I don't actually want standard. I want the high deformation because for some reason standard like blows it out for some reason. That one probably didn't need to either, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's how I feel. I haven't texture atlased, have I? I want do 4096. Automatic layout. Okay. I'm gonna have to re-add the things that aren't showing right now, but that's okay. I don't mind. For shine. I don't think I'm actually gonna need to have one for either of those. I'll do it anyway, just to have, right? Yeah, we'll just do a heavy on each of them. I'm not gonna alter it at all because it's really not gonna be useful. We'll do it anyway. I'll do a heavy deformation on the main eye, and I will do 1 4 division. And the sclera, which we will need lots of points of articulation in order to make the eye close. We're gonna do heavy. We're gonna do heavy. Oh, okay. I don't like. And then we are gonna go into here and do 2 separate 4 divisions. And there we go. And we're gonna have to do that for the other eye too, but right now we're just focusing on this eye. So angle X. I should just want to move the whole eye over at first. Try and get it to track that motion. And then I can manipulate the kind of size, the squash and stretch of the eye afterwards. I want to get rid of this right eye. Just focus on one for now, you know? Well, that was interesting. I guess that's what happens when I drink. A little bit further. You want to actually exaggerate some of the feature movements. It makes it seem more anime. do this. I'm actually just gonna do this. I'm gonna point it this way, but extend it a little bit. I'll bring that in a little bit. Yes, that actually looks like it comes off the face. Bring this in a little bit. Extend that just a touch. Motion doesn't have to be super complex, so we won't make it complex. If you over complexify the motion, you're gonna run into issues, so we're not gonna do that. Premium. I'm gonna put them into a deformer group as well. We're gonna do the same thing. Auto, heavy, 4 division. If I need to do another 4 division on them, I can do that. I just don't want to really overdo it. On these guys, I simply do not care. Brilliant. It's been a while since I've rigged anything. Okay. And now we're basically going to do the exact same motion on this right eye. We're going to do this. Move it over. We're basically going to try and mirror the motion. Excuse me. Okay. This way. That motion matches. So now extend this that way. Breeze in just a little bit. And on this side, undo that. And I'm gonna extend the eyelash just a little bit. I'm gonna do that. Let's see, how does that look? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that motion. If I need to change it, I'll change it, but I'm actually fairly happy with it. So now we do the up and down angle, which is going to be a little bit more of an extreme motion. I went pretty far on the up and down. We'll do up first. And it'll look better once I add some perspective to the eyes as well. Happy with that. So facing upwards, eye deformation is going to be pretty simple. I'm literally just going to kind of squish it and point it up like that. I really don't think it needs anything else than that, honestly. Point it up a bit and squish it up a bit. And then for the down, I want it to be a little more extreme. We're going to point the eye down like this. And then we're going to squish it rather considerably. Give it some real squoosh, you know. That makes her look sad. But I bet when she's smiling, it'll look good. Make sure they look even. This goes a little too far down. It's a tough match to do. Yeah, I'm happy. Excuse me. Happy with that. I like how the eyes look. All right, now we're gonna do nose, which is super easy. You don't really need to warp it at all. You can, but you don't really need to. I'll give it a very simple deformation thing. Yoink, yoink. I'll put it in deformer. Deformer of nose. Point, point. This way. Just bring the nose over in the middle of the eyes. Oh, excuse me. Where's my hand? That's my face. I need to adjust the settings a little bit. This way, right in the middle as well. I'm so sniffly. I hate this. Excuse me. Sorry, everyone. The nose is like such a small detail that it's actually fine if you don't a lot with it. Oh, I forgot to synthesize corners. That's important. Okay, so basically the way that works is we do this down here, and we synthesize corners of X and Y for all deformers. Yep. I need to flip one of them. Looking down isn't my favorite. Yeah, so the angle Y needs to be reversed. I always get that backwards. This, you just hit reflect. And then it's all good. A little bouncy. Ah, my nose. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sniffly. So looking down. What I need to do, actually, I need to take this face deformer. Her face looks too squished in. I'm going to extend her jawline down a bit. See how that does. That's much better, actually. And then I will synthesize the corners for that. Much, much, much better. Okay. And there we go. There's those done. Now we will do mouth. Excuse me. Oh, where's that? Face, brows, mouth. She made it open to start with, which I like. That's a nice way to make a model. Mouth. We'll just grab the entire thing. Yep, select all. Put it in a thing called warp deformer of mouth. And I'm gonna, and these are gonna take a heck of a lot of points of articulation. So we're really gonna boost these. Heavy. And then I'm gonna do subdivision, subdivision. 2 of them. For every piece except the teeth, really. Basically just for the lips. Heavy. teeth. I really don't need them at all. I'm not going to be stretching the teeth a whole lot. But because it's going to make it easier as the face turns to deform it, I'm still going to give them a simple one. The tongue, again, doesn't really matter, but we'll do it anyway. And for the inside mouth, again, doesn't really matter, but we do it anyway. My head's itchy. Alright. Now we're going to unbuckle those and then do this. Do that. And we're just going to move it at first. We're not going to deform it. We will deform it in a moment. Just mirror, does the nose go a little far? Now I'm going to... Why? Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm never gonna get the opportunity. No, I'm gonna edit that in Photoshop later because that's funny. I'm a child. Do that. Nose doesn't go up far enough in this one, interestingly. Which then I probably need to move the mouth up a little bit more as well. Ooh. Oh, right, because this is a max and I haven't done the Synthesize Corners. Let's go ahead and do that actually. Oh, I forgot to synthesize the nose. I'm too sniffly, guys. I'm sorry. Oh. Back mouth. Excuse me. This. We're just gonna do little deformations that way. Extend that way a little bit. Tiny little touches like that will be dang near unnoticeable in the finished product, but I'm doing them anyway because you can't stop me. Down. This I would actually say is a little bit important. This. Give the mouth a little bit of perspective, you know. And then I'll synthesize corners again. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Okay. What's next? Really what I hope to get done in this stream is I want to get the face turning all rigged. Excuse me. What's next? Bangs, I guess. We'll just go from the top. Why is that in the hierarchy there? That doesn't change anything. No. Yep, we'll do the bangs now, I guess. Reveal thyself. I would prefer to do the underbangs first. You. I'm basically gonna have a... Let's see, I want to separate the hair into layers, right? The bangs are out front. So basically I want the bangs to be on one layer, and then the the underbangs and long strands to be on another layer, and then the rear hair to be on another layer. I want those all to just be on separate layers. And I could have them all on their own thing, each individual strand, but I'm lazy, and it's going to look pretty good if I do this. So, and this is what we're doing. Which means we're going to do bangs first, because they're in the front. This bangs, create. Then we're going to do this. Of hair layer. Oop. And then I'll do the rear hair later. We need the bangs first. Again, hair, we're going to want a decent amount of articulation. But we don't really need that much. It's just going to be kind of wobbly. So we only need to do this. And then just gonna do some kind of simple doots, you know. See, it looks terrible, right? But don't worry, I'm gonna alter it, and then I probably will go in and tweak each individual one. But having it in layers like this also makes it easy for mass editing later if I need it. This gives me kind of a good guideline for what I'm looking for the other layers. Let's go ahead and synthesize corners. Yep. Looks like trash, but that's fine. I gotta drink more of my seltzer. Excuse me. Okay. So now we will do those. We don't need that. You guys can't even see what's going on over here because my overlay is poorly designed. We're going to the warp deformer of the next hair layer. And we're gonna do the thing. You know, this one doesn't need like any, but we're still gonna do it. And these guys need them. Yep. You. I always love finding the typos. It's missing an N. Right, and then we're gonna do the same stuff. Womp, womp. The thing is, because they're all on different layers, right? We're gonna essentially be parallaxing it. This is gonna move a little bit less than that front one. See? And that already makes it look way better. And then the rear one's actually going to move in the opposite direction. It's going to be reversed. Yeah, this is going to move in the same direction as that. It's just going to move a little slower. And now we'll do the same thing. Synthesize corners. I didn't know you could synthesize corners when I first started this. I thought that you just had to kind of do it. And I was so tired of it. Because I was doing all the corners manually. And like, oh, no. And you just synthesize corners. You just hit a button and it's done. Easy. Easy, breezy cover girl. Alright, now we're actually going to do some actual deformation. This way. Bring these in. And these out. And turn this way. A little bit. Hard to kind of give the hair a 3D look. Genuinely pretty difficult. If you believe in yourself, you can do it, though. Mm, this needs to be this way. You want to kind of keep that little bit in line, you know. There we go. Much better. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even do the up and down. Albeit, a lot of this will also be good with the physics as well, which I haven't done yet. Mm, that. Yeah, the physics is going to really sell the feel of the hair. That's important. Right, let's go ahead and synthesize corners. I've gotten a little more detail to it. I think it looks pretty good in motion. And everything also looks better when the motion is natural and actual in a human being, not being controlled by the mouse of some girl who doesn't know how to do it. So now we're going to do this. Here. This way. Yep. Oh, please go way down. And they're also going to be warped quite differently. Just because of the position that they're in. I want that motion to be too unnatural. It's tough though, honestly. I would say the hair is up there with the toughest parts of doing this. I want to get these little bottom bits moving a little bit more. That's a little better, I'd say. And again, the physics is going to sell the motion way more than my stupid deformers will. Ah, I'm so sniffly. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's oh no, we haven't done this. Like, come up here. Do this because they're kind of resting on the booba, you know. Do this. Mm. I think we're good on that actually. Synthesize corners. This. I'm happy with it. Ah, my eyes. I'm happy with how that's going. My phone. It's fine. What's next? Let's see. The horns, I guess, thing is there next in this list. Why not? The horns are interesting. Never done horns before. I'll try it though. I'm gonna put them in their own thing. We'll perform our horns. I'll do again, like if I need to deform them. I don't think I will, but I might as well do this. I'll just give them easy deformation. I'm sorry. I'm so snipply. My eyes are watering. Horns, this, what, it's the same. Do this. Need to go over to here. Do this. Here. You know, I kind of like the idea of them being just like parallax. They're just like static entities. Anyway, basically need to bring this one in a little bit more. That one's fine. And on this side, we need to bring this one in just a little bit more. Brought it in a little too far. Especially on the head, movements need to be so fine. It's tough. And albeit moving back and forth like this with a mouse is not the best option. You're gonna get way better results using actual face, and we can actually do that up here in this. Oh, well, you can't see that. It opens a new window. Whatever. I'll show it to you at the end. Anyone watching might already know about it. Okay, that's the horns for that movement. Now we'll do the horns for this movement. Cool thing about this, no deformation in the horns necessary. It's literally just a translation. Beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely stunning. Size corners, and then we've got horns implemented. I love how intuitive Live 2D is. It's honestly incredibly impressive. And what's next? The glasses, I guess. There's no stems. They're literally just glasses. Well, sure, let's do it. Well, again, give them the information. Or performer of classes. Create. And then wump, wump. I could always just leave them flat, honestly, but where's the fun in that? I mean, really, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm too much of a baller to do that. Yeah, I've got to give her not money's worth because she didn't pay for this. I'm doing this because I love her. Up, I'm just gonna kind of raise the bottom a little bit. Lower the top a little bit. Giant. Size corners, of course. Oh, she's looking gorgeous. Look at that. I'm super happy with how it's turning out. Why is my hand up? Stretch. Okay. What's up next? Glasses, face, brows. I got rid of the brows. Once I do the brows, that's it. That's the face done. And then I just do the hair parts. And then that's really all I wanted to accomplish this stream. Alright, well, that's good progress. Give me you. Brows. Excuse me. I'm not too worried about deforming the brows. They're not really something people are going to look at. Not extensively anyway. Like, they'll be there and they're super important. But they will never be a focus point, and thus they don't need to be quite as precise. They just need to follow the head movement good enough and move. And then, you know the drill. Size corners. And check it out. That is actually our face done. I might go in and tweak it a little bit more, but I'm actually going to look in this animations panel just to see how it looks. Random thing. I think it looks good. I think that the head motion looks real. It looks natural. Yeah, happy with it. Alright, now we've got all of the frickin' hair base and pigtail stuff to do. Cute. Oh man, my brain. Now we're gonna keep going though. Face one. Oh, they're just two different pieces basically. Seems like hair base 2 goes in front, so we'll do that one first. And there's hair base 3, which goes all the way in the back. So that's actually what we're gonna do first. Hair base 3. I'm gonna give you your own deformer. No, I don't want to do the one all the way in the back. I want to do all the one all the way in the front. What am I even thinking? Give me all of you. You are not visible. We can do this. Hair base 1. Yep. Hair base 3. More hair base 1. We're gonna do this. And we're just gonna do a heavy 4. Because they don't need to be detailed movement. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, Live 2D is just tedious. Honestly, what I love about it. You see how those moved with the head? They went that way. This is actually gonna go this way. Tiny, subtle little movement like that. Check that out. It actually needs to be an even more subtle movement. See, there we go. I'm not too worried about warping the rear hair. I'm gonna warp these ones a little bit because they're super visible. But really just the tiniest amount. Because again, most of the motion and liveliness from the hair is going to come from the physics. Just. Mm-hmm. What I actually need to do as well is kind of elevate this bit just a little bit to kind of make it look like the top of her head, right? It's an issue that I've had with other models, but it seems like this one, I mean, to be fair, Dolce made this one, and she is an absolute magician. Okay. Well, I'm super duper happy with that, actually. But now we do hair base 2, which is just kind of these two little things back here. Super hard to see. So we're just gonna make a warp before more of them. You know how it is. Okay, can actually select any of them. And then you know the drill. Pump, 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 pump. There's some people who add like crazy artistic flares to the things that they do. I'm just trying to sell the motion. Yep. Yeah, that's all. This one's gonna be really crazy simple, actually. There we go. Synthesize corners. Wonderful. There we go. That's all it needs to do. Now this space I need to be a little more precise for. Not by much, but just a little bit. I'll give you a heavy. Unlink. Don't. Nope. This needs to be moved for this. Too much movement. There we go. Very hard to see what's actually going on there. I actually love how the motion looks already. I think it looks really good. I'm gonna blame that entirely on Dolce's model making skills. Gosh, she made it so easy for the hair to look good. Look at that. That's actually incredible. That's actually amazing. Dolce, you are an actual genius. I'm so impressed with that, actually. And by that I mean I'm impressed with Dolce. Yeah. Okay, so that's the head done. What I'm going to do next is everything else to do with the head. Like eyes and mouth and brows and stuff. Oh, should I do that this stream? I don't know, actually. Nah, I think I'll end it here. It's been about an hour. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna... Wait, how do I save it? Is it because I'm editing something? Why can't I save it? Am I dumb? Oh, is it because it's unregistered? Is that why? Eh. But it should be on the free trial. Yeah, well, it should be okay. Hold on. I've got to buy a license. I was gonna do that, and then I was like, no, I'll just move on. All right, yeah, that's all I gotta do. Anyway, I'll be back with this probably tomorrow. So thank everyone for watching. I know a few people were here, not many. And thank you the people who were here, and thank you anyone who's watching this in the future. Uh, I'll see you all later. Yeah, goodbye everyone. I appreciate you being here. Bye.